Our planet is a place of extraordinary beauty. It is filled with a dazzling array of life. From the smallest insect to the largest whale, each creature plays its part. Yet even now, in 2025, so much remains a mystery to us. The natural world holds countless secrets hidden just beyond our full understanding. This allure of the unknown draws us in. It makes us want to look closer. It encourages us to ask questions. Why do animals behave in certain ways? How do they achieve such remarkable feats? These questions spark a deep sense of wonder within us all, a desire to connect with the wild. The animal kingdom is particularly rich with these enchanting puzzles. We observe creatures in their natural habitats. We see them hunt, play, and raise their young. Sometimes their actions are clear and understandable. Other times, their behaviors are truly baffling. These moments remind us that we are merely visitors in their world. We're still learning the intricate rules and languages that govern their lives. This sense of mystery is not a frustration. Instead, it is an invitation. It is an invitation to explore, to learn, and to marvel at the sheer complexity and ingenuity of nature. Consider the depths of our oceans. They cover most of our planet, yet we know more about the surface of the moon than we do about the deepest sea trenches. Down there in the crushing darkness live creatures of unimaginable form. They have adapted to extreme pressures and a complete absence of sunlight. How they survive, how they find food, and how they communicate are questions that scientists are only just beginning to answer. Each new dive, each new piece of footage reveals something astonishing. It shows us that the world's capacity to surprise us is truly endless and utterly captivating. This fascination is not new. For centuries, humans have looked to the animal world with awe. Ancient cultures told stories about the creatures they shared the land with. They tried to understand their place in the grand scheme of things. Today, we have science and technology to help us. We have cameras, tracking devices, and genetic analysis. But the fundamental curiosity remains the same. It is a very human desire to understand the world around us, and the wild, with its hidden mysteries, offers an endless source of inspiration for this quest, urging us to keep watching and listening carefully. One of the greatest wildlife mysteries is animal migration. Think of the Arctic tern. This small bird travels from the Arctic to the Antarctic and back again each year. It is an incredible journey of thousands upon thousands of miles. How do these birds navigate with such precision? They cross vast oceans with no obvious landmarks. They arrive at the same breeding and feeding grounds year after year. Scientists believe they use the Earth's magnetic field, the stars, and even their sense of smell, but the exact mechanisms, the intricate details of their internal compass are still not fully understood by any of us. Then there is the mystery of animal communication. We know that animals communicate in many ways. Dolphins use clicks and whistles. Bees perform complex dances to share the location of flowers. Elephants produce rumbles too low for humans to hear, yet these sounds can travel for miles. While we can observe these signals, and sometimes even decipher parts of their meaning, the full richness and complexity of animal languages largely elude us. What are they truly saying to one another? Are they sharing emotions, complex ideas, or detailed information about their environment? The answers are still whispered on the wind, waiting for us to listen more intently. Consider also the phenomenon of mass strandings. Whales and dolphins, creatures perfectly adapted to life in the ocean, sometimes swim ashore in large groups. They become beached and often perish. Why does this happen? Theories abound, of course. Some suggest that disruptions to the Earth's magnetic field might confuse their navigation. Others point to loud underwater noises from ships or sonar. Sickness in a pod leader, or even complex social bonds leading the healthy to follow the ill, are also possibilities. Despite much research, no single explanation fits all cases, leaving us to ponder these tragic events. Another fascinating puzzle lies in the complex social structures of certain animals. Think of a meerkat colony with its sentinels and its foragers, or the intricate hierarchy within a wolf pack. How are these roles established? How is cooperation maintained? What are the subtle cues and signals that bind these societies together? We can observe the outcomes, the successful hunts or the raising of young. But the underlying social dynamics, the politics of the animal world, often remain hidden from our view. These are sophisticated systems, evolved over millennia, and they hold many secrets about the nature of cooperation and survival. One major reason why many wildlife mysteries persist is the sheer difficulty of studying animals in their natural environments. Many creatures live in remote or inhospitable places. Think of the snow leopard in the high Himalayas or the creatures of the Amazon rainforest canopy. Reaching these animals, let alone observing them closely without disturbing them, presents enormous challenges. The terrain can be treacherous, the weather can be extreme, and the animals themselves are often elusive, masters of camouflage and concealment, perfectly adapted to avoid detection in their unique homes. Furthermore, the scale of some phenomena makes them incredibly hard to study comprehensively. Animal migration, as we have discussed, often spans continents. Tracking individual animals across such vast distances requires sophisticated technology and international cooperation. Even then, we only get glimpses of their journey. We cannot be with them every step of the way. The ocean, too, is a vast, three-dimensional world. Following a whale or a deep-sea creature for extended periods is a monumental task. We are in many ways only scratching the surface of these immense natural systems. The behavior of animals can also be incredibly complex and subtle. What might appear to us as a random movement could in fact be a specific signal or response. Understanding these nuances requires long-term observation and a deep understanding of the species in question. Animals do not communicate in human language. They do not fill out questionnaires for us. We must infer their intentions and motivations from their actions. This process is slow and painstaking. It requires patience and a willingness to accept that our human perspectives might not always apply directly to the animal kingdom. Finally, some mysteries remain because the underlying mechanisms are simply beyond our current scientific tools or understanding. The precise way a bird navigates using magnetic fields or how an eel finds its distant spawning ground might involve sensory abilities we can barely imagine. Some biological processes occur at a microscopic level or involve complex interactions between genes and the environment that are difficult to unravel. Science is a constantly evolving process. What is a mystery today might be understood tomorrow, but nature always seems to have new puzzles waiting for us, ensuring the quest is never truly over. The fact that so many wildlife mysteries endure is not a sign of failure. Instead, it highlights the incredible richness and complexity of life on Earth. It underscores the importance of continued research and exploration. Every unanswered question is an opportunity for discovery. Every new insight helps us to piece together the magnificent tapestry of the natural world. Scientists, researchers, and dedicated naturalists around the globe are working tirelessly. They are pushing the boundaries of our knowledge, venturing into unknown territories, and developing new ways to observe and understand the creatures with whom we share this planet. Understanding these mysteries is not just an academic pursuit. It has real-world implications. The more we learn about animal behavior, migration patterns, and their needs, the better equipped we are to protect them. Many species face threats from habitat loss, climate change, and other human activities. Knowledge empowers us to make informed decisions about conservation. It helps us to design effective strategies to ensure that these remarkable creatures and their fascinating mysteries continue to grace our world for generations to come. Protecting biodiversity means protecting these wonderful, unsolved puzzles. So, what can we do? We can support the organizations that conduct this vital research. We can educate ourselves and others about the wonders of the natural world. We can encourage a sense of curiosity in the next generation. Even a simple walk in a local park or watching a documentary can spark a lifelong interest in wildlife. The key is to keep asking questions, to look at the world with open eyes and an inquisitive mind, to never lose that sense of wonder at the behavior of a bird in flight or the intricate patterns on a butterfly's wing. Let us then embrace these hidden mysteries. Let them inspire us. The journey to understand the natural world is a never-ending adventure. There will always be more to learn, more to discover, and more to marvel at. By fostering our curiosity and supporting the efforts to explore, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to a deeper appreciation and, crucially, the protection of the incredible wildlife that makes our planet so unique and so precious. The wild is calling. Let us continue to listen and to explore its secrets with respect and awe.